folks, welcome back to the ABC Journeyman. I am the Custard Prophet. We return to Brackley Town right at the end of Season 4 for the very, very final game of the regular season. This could be the final episode with Brackley, or we could have dropped into the playoffs. I'm not going to let you know what is going on at the minute. What I will tell you is we're playing Kings Lynn at home. They're 23rd in the league, so I'm hoping we'll get a win out of this, but is a win enough to make sure that we finish top of the pile, or have we dropped into those dreaded playoffs again? We'll have to find out. Right, folks, we have selected a team for this final game of the season. We have Walker Barjones leading the line, Inglethorpe on the left, Harrison is on the right. No, we won't. We'll put Wadkins on the right. Let's do this properly. McCarthy and Graham in the middle. Thomas, Evans, Torode and Povey across the back line with Schilling in goal. It's a very similar team to the one we've had out all season. The one that has done so well this season. Right, let's see if we can get a victory over 23rd place Kings Lynn. Right, here we go. No league table up, so you haven't got a clue what's going on. And we'll start out. But it looks like Kings Lynn might be starting the quicker, and they've hit the bar. Wow, did not expect that. They're coming at us again. Just getting our heads in the way. There we go. McCarthy into Thomas, and he plays it out of trouble into Walker. Well, is there a chance here? This would be something if we can get away here. Oh, what a ball through from Barjones. Is he going to give him a lesson in finishing? No, he doesn't. So two chances go a-begging. But we have another highlight. 8 minutes in. Lively start here. And in it goes. In Kev Torode puts it. He's been so strong at that near post. A real forceful, blunt object that we keep battering teams with at corners. Just runs in. It's such an effective way to score goals when you've got a player with a bit of height and can head the ball on target now and again. But here we go. We're 1-0 up. Inglethorpe's lost the ball here. Trying his best to get it back, but not managing it. Fiskin. That's a nice little ball. I mean, feels a little bit over the top. And they put it in. It's 1-1. Is that onside? I think it is. Didn't see that one coming, but they absolutely ripped through us here. I mean, it was a lovely little ball here from Hewlett. It kind of put us out of position, actually, and it's a fantastic finish. So it's 1-1. Well, here we go. 28 minutes on the clock, desperately trying to pull things back. It has been a really interesting end to the season. There have been points dropped all over the board from all teams, and it's been nip and tuck for a lot of it. So there is every reason this could mean an awful lot if we can get it. Walker. Oh, he's missed it. Come on. Oh, dear. Well, here we go again. Another chance maybe. Torode into Graham. Evans. Ball over the top. Barjones looks like he's picked it up. Not quite. Graham. McCarthy. No one is quite as strong as they were at the start of the season, but Walker does get us in the lead. No, it's not another disallowed goal. The man cannot stay onside. Look at him, miles offside. I mean, that line is wrong, isn't it? Because it should be from where the ball was headed, and that didn't look quite. It looked like the ball was headed fairly much more in line with him. So, yeah, I think we deserve to be ahead, but we are not ahead. We need to be a bit better in front of goal, definitely. Here's Graham. Oh, it's a stunning shot, and then an amazing save at the end of it. I mean, how he kept that out, I do not know. Need to score a goal, folks. Graham. McCarthy trying to put it in. Oh, who was that? Offside. It's all us in terms of highlights, but we're not able to score the goals. Oh, we've got a sending off. We have a sending off there for Kings Lynn. Surely that has to be the end now. We've got a chance. 76 minutes on the clock. It is close to the end of the match here. We need to be doing a little bit better, but he's... No. I was going to say, you're not allowed to do that. Ball's up the pitch. Barjones wins it. And Walker, I mean, does dreadfully at holding on there. And again, just terrible bit of passing, and we're just nowhere near the incisive force that we once were. What is going on? Hewlett's through. Wow, mistake from Poirot that was. Right, we're pushing the two wing backs up. We've got Harrison on in place of Walker because Walker has missed too many opportunities. So hopefully we can pull out a chance here, because yet again we haven't really been at our best. Come on, right at the end here. They've had 10 men and we've not made the most of it. And again, we can't find the through ball. It's too many times. And again, they're down to 9 men and we're still not able to break him down. Dear me. But we surely, I mean, they've got virtually no one on the pitch now. Fuck hell. Oh man, that was almost a goal there. Oh man, it's... Oh. How are we not creating thousands and thousands of chances? Ball over the top. Every single ball is just booted up to their goalkeeper. Come on, Inglethorpe. Are we going to create a chance right at the end here? Can we win this? Where's the through balls? Oh, not one of them finding its target. Here's Watkins. I think this is the end of game highlight, folks. Unfortunately, I don't think we are going to see. Here's Barjones, and that was an effort, was it? Well done. Watkins. Let's go wide. Is there a chance right at the end of this match? Barjones, he puts it in. No. And there it is. It is a 1-1 draw. We absolutely deserved that victory. They had 2 players sent off, and bizarrely that completely stifled us at the end. Well, 1-1 draw. Is it enough? Is it enough? So I thought I was going to get you because there was no confetti, was there? No, we already won the league 2 or 3 games ago. It's been a really tough end to the season, but it's been tough for everyone, I think. And you see here, you know, we end up drawing with Kings Lynn, and that's been the kind of story of things. You know, we've got a goal difference of plus 60, but you see we're only 4 points now ahead of Stevenage, where the league finished. And if I show you the way it sort of ended, I'm amazed we actually did finish where we did, because look at this, we've only won 2 games in this last period. The key wins after that draw, those 2 draws that you saw, were the next 2 matches. We won away finally against Bradford Park Avenue, Cheetham and Barjones, and then home win over Bury Town. This was a big win, Harrison and Watkins. But then following on from that, Darlington we didn't play well, lost 1-0, and then home against Solihull Moors we played okay but didn't score. We got a win over Bamber Bridge, Watkins and Harrison with a late important goal, and Nuneaton Borough we smashed them 4-1, and that did it. Watkins, Walker and Barjones. We followed that up with a very disappointing loss against Boston, just didn't do much in front of goal, and then what you saw there, a 1-1 draw against Kings Lynn where we didn't do enough in front of goal. We had the chances but didn't finish them off. And the players up front at this end of the season are nothing like what they were at the start of the season. It's really interesting how poor they've got in front of goal. But doesn't matter one little bit, because we have won the Vanarama North. We are champions of the Vanarama North, which is absolutely brilliant. We've lost 7 games, drew 9 and won 30 games. pretty good. I'd have loved to get 100 points, but we have already beaten Brackley's point total, so it leaves that open for Brackley in the future maybe to get that 100-point mark. And so Brackley will be up into the Vanarama League, the Vanarama National League. Unfortunately, because the rules of this say that I can stay at a club for no more than 4 years. This is our 4th year. Each year we've either won the league or got ourselves into the playoffs. And so I think of all the clubs we've been at, Brackley is by far the most successful. So we've unlocked the letter E now with this win, so we can now move to clubs starting with the letter A all the way through to E, which is great. Let's have a quick look through the team, because there are some standout performances this season, which you can see here. You can see assist wise, we'll start with the maybe not so obvious. Jerry Wadkins has been superb on that right side. He's fast, but look at this: 16 assists, 7 goals, and a 7.18 average rating. Really strong player. Richard Evans in the centre of defence. I thought he had a magical partnership with Poirot. The two of them hardly missed a game all season. It meant we didn't need some of the other players we had really, but it's fantastic. Poirot, Evans, absolutely brilliant. But the star of the show, I suppose, has got to be Max Walker, scoring 38 goals in 37 starts, 13 assists, and his strike partner. And we cannot do this without saying some good things about Barjones, who came back to Brackley after scoring 17 goals in 12 games in our first season in the division below. He came back here, scored 31 goals in 44 games. So really happy to have Barjones at the club. I think he is going to be leaving at the end of this year, so he will be someone on my radar wherever I end up, because I know this guy can score goals. Trent Inglethorpe as well down the left side. Didn't get an average rating over 7, but I thought he had a very solid season. Came in from Oxford last season, but has gone even better this time round. Very solid player. Midfield of Graham and McCarthy, I think that was the weak area. And I'd have liked a little bit more in there. The players we bought in didn't really help with that, but I thought McCarthy out of the two of them was a real danger sometimes, picking the ball up off those loose balls and then setting the passes in. Very strong. All in all, it's been a really solid year, a solid 4 years at Brackley, and I'm very sad to see it ending, but that's the thing with this save. It's a journeyman, so we have to move on. So there are a lot of players who are leaving at the end of this season. So I think the really important thing is to leave the club and let the new manager come in, decide who he wants to keep around, so they can make the changes. So we have a little quick look at the jobs that are available now, and there's not a lot. In all honesty, there really isn't a lot, as you can see at a reasonable level, but there are some jobs that may become available which are interesting. So with that league win, that does give us half a star increase in our manager reputation, which is massive. And you can see here some very interesting jobs. Obviously I would love this job, but we've currently got a 1.5 star reputation. I don't think we could get a 2.5 star job. So you're sort of looking down then at the likes of sort of League 2 clubs. Are we going to be able to get into that? Certainly Vanarama National League, we should be able to get a job there if we can. So you sort of look at the likes of Altrincham, that sort of thing. Eastleigh now, they're a League 1 side. If they get relegated to League 2, maybe there's a job for us there. I don't know. Can't go to Forest Green. We could go to Colchester though. So that is going to be the plan. I'm not sure which of those jobs we're going to get, but I think just remains one thing to do in this episode. We are going to resign from our position as manager of Brackley. Sad times. Right, here we go. We are resigning after getting them promotion. Sad time. Wonder who the new manager, who the favourite is. I think we might just have a little look at that. So Brackley, so Matty Virtue. Hopefully he has actually had a job elsewhere. He's had 4 managerial jobs and he's 38. He can't have stayed around anywhere very much. Okay, so he's been at York. Was not at York very long and then left for Bolton. Was sacked at Bolton and then went to Woking. Sacked as Woking manager, went to Rotherham. Sacked as Rotherham manager. So how do these guys get away with it? They just get sacked and then picked up by another club in the space of just a single year each time. And I've had 1 sacking, 4 promotions, and I find it impossible to get a job at a high level. Don't know. Anyway, folks, we are going to try and find a new job, and next episode we will see what team we've picked. Let's hope it is a good one. Fingers crossed for Burton. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.